morning. And thanks so much for being with us here today. Well, looky over there. There's Bob Lankard in the studio with us this morning. And you brought someone with you today.
Yes, I did. Chloe Kalp from the Game Commission. She's going to be doing a program on bats at the Blue Spruce Lodge.
Now, when you say bats, you're not talking baseball bats.
Not baseball bats, the things that fly at night.
The little flying things at night.
Yes.
Our visit this morning with the Evergreen Conservancy, presented by Marcus and Mack, voted best law firm and best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. Now, Bob, when is the program?
It's Friday the 24th, beginning at 7 o'clock at the lodge at Blue Spruce.
Now, Chloe, is it too cold for the bats to be out flying by now? I know they wear fur coats, but it's...
Yeah, so they're still out flying, but they are going to be heading towards their hibernation here pretty soon.
Yeah. All right, so tell me about the program.
Yeah, so we're going to talk all about bats. So the bats in Pennsylvania, some challenges that they have, and what you can do to help them out.
People are afraid of bats.
They are.
They are. Now, we're here in the month of October. This is the bats month, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah. Why are people afraid of bats, and should they be afraid of bats?
No, they shouldn't be afraid of bats. So bats are actually pretty neat. A lot of them think they might drink your blood, but they actually don't. Not the ones here in Pennsylvania. And so, yeah, they're just cool little mammals that fly in the sky.
And they eat a bunch of bugs.
They do. They eat nearly 1 million a year, but that can vary.
One bat?
One bat.
One bat eats about 1 million insects a year? Wow, it's a wonder they can fly with all those. I mean, big bellies on them.
Right.
Why bats for you? What is so exciting about bats?
Yeah, so we kind of chose the topic of bats because it is the month of October. Halloween is coming up, and bats are kind of looked at as being scary, and they're just really cool creatures that I just want to talk about.
Tell me a little bit more.
Yeah.
About bats, especially the variety that we have here in Pennsylvania. Is there only one?
No, so we have 9 different species here in Pennsylvania. Some of them are endangered. Most of them are endangered. Some are threatened. And they are our only flying mammal here in Pennsylvania. So a lot of people might think the flying squirrel, but they're actually not fly.
They're
actually
gliders.
glide. Yeah, they glide.
They're gliders.
So yeah, that's kind of, I don't want to give out too much, so they come and come to our presentation.
So why are bats endangered?
Yeah, so the white nose syndrome hit them pretty hard back in, I believe it was like 2009, and it's still affecting them today. So that took out a big population, and it still does.
Have we ever found out what caused white nose?
No, I haven't seen yet. So it occurs in the cave. It occurs while they're hibernating. So it's a fungus that affects them, and it wakes them up early from hibernation, and that is pretty much what kills them.
Yeah. Bats, of course, as we mentioned, since this is October, and we think of bats, it can get very scary for folks if they've not been around them. People do want to seal off their homes so that the bats can't get in. There are plenty of natural habitats for bats. Right.
Yeah. So I'll talk about ways that you can seal off your home and when to do that. Because a lot of the bats roost in homes during the summer, so that's where they have their babies. So you don't want to seal it off too soon. So I'll talk about when to do that.
Yeah, we don't want to trap them in.
Right, because then you're stuck with them.
Yeah, and they'll have to be dealt with in that way. Bats are pretty industrious, aren't they? They can find their way in through the tiniest of holes.
Right. Yeah, the cracks don't have to be very big, and they can squeeze right in.
Yeah. So you're going to do that program. Bob, Evergreen Conservancy, of course, is concerned about all things in nature. And this is such a natural topic, isn't it?
Well, it certainly is. And I'm here to talk about a potential new outdoor hobby that people can get into called geocaching. And geocaching, I kind of describe as an outdoor hide and seek activity.
Yeah.
And a person that would get into geocaching should be kind of enjoy technology because you use GPS. And Evergreen sponsors 20 different sites throughout the county. And what you do is set up your GPS and it leads you to a tree or a box somewhere in a natural area. And when you look in this box, it'll have information about the location where it is and also some sort of a prize. Now, some of the people that are geocachers carry items with them, and they'll put one item in the box and take one out. And if somebody wants to get involved in geocaching, they should go to the Tourist Bureau, which is at the Indiana Mall, and get a thing called a passport, a geotrail cacheport, and that would get them started in geocaching.
Yeah. So in Indiana County, what are some of the sites, as much as you want to reveal?
Well, one of them that I've been to is at Blue Spruce Park, and another is at our facility at the Sonoma Wetlands. And that's what I'll tell you about.
Yeah, and there are how many total?
20.
There are 20 of them in
Yes.
Indiana County. Yeah,
Yes.
that's a lot. So yeah, for folks, it's a really fun activity and a way to get introduced to Evergreen Conservancy, but to some of the wonderful places here in Indiana County as well. Sure. Yeah, Chloe, let's talk a little bit more about your program that's going to be happening when?
It'll be on the
4th.
On the 24th.
On
Yep.
the 24th, which is next Friday.
Yep, at Blue Spruce Park at the Lodge from 7 to 9. I'll be there for about an hour doing mine, and then the local warden will also be there doing some updates.
Are you going to have any bats with you?
Not live bats.
Okay.
No, but I will have some cool things.
We'll have some examples of
Yeah.
bats, some sample bats for us.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. What, besides bugs, with all the different varieties of bats that are out there, what are some of the other things that they eat?
Yeah, so in Pennsylvania, our bats are mostly insect eaters, but there are bats throughout the world that eat fruit. Some can eat some other things, but mostly it's fruit and insects. Are what they're going to be eating.
We saw a report last week on our This Week in Science that they actually got footage of a bat attacking and eating a bird in midair.
Yeah, that can happen.
That's amazing. Did you see the footage?
I did not see that one.
Wow, was that something to see? But that's something that I never even considered that
Wow.
could happen. Just amazing, amazing, and great that we can find ways to learn more about creatures such as this, especially those that are endangered. Yeah. Has the bat population rebounded at all?
Not really. So it depends on which species you're looking at. So the little browns were affected pretty hard by white nose, but the big brown have kind of taken over where they lacked. But our populations still aren't. We're not seeing the numbers we used to.
What are some of the other threats to bats?
Yeah. So wind turbines can be a threat for them from while they're flying. Cars, highways, because it cuts them off from their flying habitat. Pretty much any human activity can be a threat to them.
Are there predators for bats too?
So they have a few, but not too many. So they do fly at night. So owls could be a threat to them, but they don't usually get them too often.
So it would be good if we could let the bats be bats and live with them.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and you'll talk all about that.
Yep. And I'll talk about ways that you can put bat boxes up at your house to try to get them out of your house instead of being in your house.
Oh, there you go.
And some other ways to help them out. Yeah.
That's a great thing too. That's a great thing. Bob, do people need to sign up ahead of time or just show up?
Just show up.
Just
at
show up.
7 o'clock at the lodge.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, we're looking forward to the program. Chloe, good to meet you.
You as well.
Game Commission, what are some of the other things you do with the Game Commission?
So I am their environmental education specialist for the Southwest region. So I do school programs, scout groups, interest groups. We talk about the birds and the mammals here in Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah. Where are you based?
I'm based out of Bolivar, so our region office.
Yeah, the old Fairfield Elementary School.
Yep,
huh?
that's where I'm at.
There you go. There you go. Beautiful. Well, thanks for coming in. We appreciate that very, very much. Bob, thank you.
Thank you.
Geocaching, how do people learn more about that?
By going to the Tourist Bureau out at the Indiana Mall.
There you go. For now at the Indiana Mall.
Yeah.
In a month or so, maybe up the street here.
Yes, that's right.
Beautiful. Hey, we appreciate both of you coming in. It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. 21 minutes after 9 o'clock on your Thursday morning. Let's get this morning's Money Matters report today. And it's either Mayfield or it is Monica with the Money Matters Report. Let's load it up here and find out together.